don't be afraid of what other people are going to say or not say about you. They're going to talk anyway. You could be instantly at superstar status. They're still going to talk. People are always going to gossip. So it doesn't matter. You might as well be authentically you. And at least when you put your head on the pillow at night, you know you gave it your best.
Knowing what you know now, what would you do differently?
Probably everything. What would I do differently? I'll give you some words, like, you know, the words that come to me. What would I do differently? I would be bolder. I would be so much braver. I would not be ashamed of who I am, but I would embrace every part of me and use it as my message. Instead of trying to hide myself away and only show the parts that I felt were acceptable, I would show all of myself. So, you know, nothing risque there. Nothing too risque, but I would expose it all because that, you know, your life is your message. It's not, you don't just have a message. You are your message. Your life is your message. And if you try and sort of hide any part of that away, then you're not being authentic. So yeah, what would I do differently? Among many other things about, like, not procrastinating or wasting time because of fear, I would step out there boldly and just say, what is the worst that could happen? What? We act like it's going to, you know, kill us if something doesn't, you know, succeed the very first time. And most things don't succeed the first time. That's how you learn what works and what doesn't and how you're going to move on from there. But no, my biggest recommendation and, you know, it's certainly not a regret because it's all a learning phase, but it would be to step out boldly and bravely and don't be afraid of what other people are going to say or not say about you. They're going to talk anyway. You could be instantly at superstar status. They're still going to talk. People are always going to gossip. So it doesn't matter. You might as well be authentically you. And at least when you put your head on the pillow at night, you know you gave it your best. You gave it your all. You know, I think that is the number one most important key. 100%. It happens every time, you know, with the girls that I work with in the boot camp. Every time somebody steps up and says, oh, I ate way too much last night, I feel bad about myself, all of a sudden 5,000 other girls swoop in as well. They're like, eek, me too sort of thing. It only takes one woman to stand up and give permission and say, this is real life. And all of a sudden it opens the doors for the rest of us to feel like, I can breathe, I can be real as well. And of course you can. Not only can you, you must. You must.